Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. My name is Tolu Falode, and today I'll be doing another relationship topic, specifically about signs that he is not into you. This is not gender specific, but I am going to be using the pronoun that refers to the male, just for the sake of clarity. So this is going to be a very quick video. If you want to check out more of my topics on this issue, just check out the links I will place down below. So let's get started. Firstly, is he inconsistent? What I mean by inconsistency is a continuous change in actions and reactions. Does he show that he doesn't particularly pay attention to what you're saying one moment, and then the next moment he seems to be taking in all you're saying? This is inconsistency, and it is evidence of lack of interest or a lack of attention. Does his actions echo his words? I always say actions speak louder than words in more ways than one. You can trust actions, but you cannot trust people's words. So if he says he's going to help you in a particular area, or if he promises to improve in a particular situation, does he, if anything, get worse, or does he tend to improve for a couple of days, months, and then revert back to his prior state? These are clear signs that he has either lost interest or, at the very least, he is not that into you anymore to remain consistent. Another evidence of lack of interest in this particular topic is a character shift. This means he constantly changes his character, and it's similar to the first point, but this is distinct in the sense that his actions tend to portray the opposite of what his words tend to convey. And this is a very delicate situation that is evidence of a lack of interest or a lack of a desire to improve, which goes to the root of your relationship. Relationships are supposed to make you better, not worse. And if he is indeed getting worse, or for guys, if she is getting worse, it means that she has lost interest or she has lost the desire to improve and to give into this relationship. Do you feel like you're constantly empty? In other words, you're pouring so much into the relationship, but you're not getting anything in return. This, once more, is a sign of his character shift, because you feel like you're placing yourself and your values on the line to try and salvage this relationship, but he or she is not doing the same thing. This is a clear sign that the relationship has hit a plateau. This is a clear sign the relationship is not moving forward. Does he disrespect you? Respect is a clear sign of where your relationship is going. Is there mutual respect in the relationship? If there isn't respect, then the relationship is heading towards a dead end, because respect is needed to be able to hear and listen and respond to what the other side is saying. Do you feel constantly disrespected emotionally, physically, mentally? These are clear signs that the relationship is not moving forward. Lies. Let me explain this. Lies are when your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your spouse or whoever that you're dating is not completely honest with you. And what are evidence of lies? Lies are very subtle, but they're also very obvious. Does he lie to you about his activities? Does he say he will help you in a particular area, or does he say he was at a particular place at a particular time and you discover that he wasn't? Does he tend to panic when his phone rings or he gets a text? Does he seem to be hiding certain things from your knowledge? Then there is something very, very wrong. This is a major red flag that cannot be ignored. And it usually tends to rear its ugly head at the start of a relationship. And it's very advisable not to ignore it, because what it means is you are acknowledging the presence of his lying nature or her lying nature, and you are giving it permission to continue. And it is a very destructive poison to any relationship, because it ruins it from the root. Lies also are evidence of disconnect. Do you feel emotionally disconnected from this person? In other words, do you feel like they're distant? Do they suddenly lack the desire to be around you? Is it more difficult to get them to spend time with you, to return texts, to return calls? Is it more difficult to get them to respond to your messages, whether when you're together or even when you're via social media or telecommunication means? Is it more difficult? Then this is a clear sign of disconnect and a lack of interest on their part. Commitment. Do you feel like there is no longer any commitment in this relationship? Do you feel like you're giving it your all and you're not getting anything in return? Do you feel like it's more of a burden for them to do certain tasks for you? Do they complain more? Are they more disgruntled? Are they less interested overall? This shows that they have lost the desire to be committed to the relationship. You feel like you're a vapor in their presence. In other words, you're not seen, you're not even heard, you're just a presence that is malicious to them. Do you feel like that? Because these are signs that your relationship is not moving forward. And finally, excuses. Don't fall for excuses. If they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I had so much work," or "Oh, I'm sorry, I was hanging out with my friends," so on and so forth. Excuses tend to be laced with lies. So be very careful not to fall for excuses. Pay attention to the writing on the wall. If all of these signs are present and then some, then it is clear that he or she has lost interest in the relationship. And what you now need to do is evaluate what you want to do for the next couple of months and where you want to be in the next couple of years. Because what happens is when you reach a certain point with a person and they're no longer moving forward with you, they are holding you back. And this is why I decided to do this video, just to help you guys to be able to locate and identify certain signs in your relationship that are evidence of this particular issue. I really enjoyed this video. I would like to hear from you. What are signs you have noticed in your past relationships or even in your present relationships that evidence a lack of interest? Do like, share, comment, and let me know what you all think. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.